since last week with 3 sacks against Houston, but we're going to see that Chiefs defense on the field first. Tony, a Titans team that has already defeated the defending champions, then beat a team that had won 12 in a row in Baltimore, and now facing a team that has won 7 straight coming into this game.
Well, this is a daunting task before the playoffs started. Nobody thought really that any team could do this. They've done it, and if you don't think they're for real, you haven't been watching. They can absolutely come in here and win this game.
It is Raymond taking it at the 11. And he's brought down near the 30. And out comes Ryan Tannehill, Derrick Henry, and this Titans offense. 7-3 the last 10 games of the regular season. 2 postseason wins. They haven't asked him to throw. It's been about Henry, but he's done what he's been asked to do, accounting for 4 touchdowns. Ryan Tannehill, including throwing for 2 last week and rushing for 1.
Jim, I tell you, I know everyone talks about them they think that's a weakness when you throw for less than 100. When you can go win those 2 games and throw for less than 100 yards, that means your football team is really good.
He did everything he was asked to do. Henry behind him, and they'll open with him. Derrick Henry plows ahead. Makes it look so easy just to pick up 4. Of course, he had another big game, Week 10 against the Chiefs with 188 yards and 2 touchdowns, including 140 after halftime in a come-from-behind win in Nashville. It was a wild one. We were there, and let's hope this game can be something like that one we saw 2 months ago.
That was a great game, and I think this game's going to be close. I really think this is going to be a tight one.
2nd and 6. Here's the play action. Tannehill has his man, the rookie, A.J. Brown, and he's able to get free from 2. Chiefs, then he winds his way down to the 29 before he is pancaked by Matthew. But the rookie, who's so dangerous after a catch, goes for 37.
Well, during the regular season, he just kept getting better and better. And he is we called him just an emerging superstar. Hasn't been the guy, right, that's made the big plays in the playoffs, and he almost loses the ball at the end. But going into this game with what the Chiefs had to do, he's going to be one-on-one. He's going to have a big game today.
He got away from Daniel Sorensen and breaks it down to the Kansas City 29. And the toss to Henry. Tries to cut back, but the Chiefs are waiting for him. Hold him to 1. Anthony Hitchens. That play action offense has been so effective, led by Tannehill, and we saw it already on the second play as you look at this defense for Steve Spagnuolo and the Chiefs that got better as the season went on.
And these are the key plays in this game, because what happens now is you need to get them in 3rd and medium, then you can beat the Titans. If they get it to 3rd and 3 or less, it's really difficult.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill throws on the run. He's got Davis for a first down to a 15. Corey Davis was waiting for it. Tannehill threatened to run with it, but saw Davis was not close to anyone. He takes it for 13.
This is why they've been really giving teams trouble. All they do is get 3 tight ends, and they run a bunch of formations, and they play action. Everyone knows about their running game. I think the play action game has been the key, because they get chunk plays over and over again.
Direct snap to Henry.
And you'll see as the games go on, Derrick Henry's going to just finish downhill. It's just hard to keep tackling him. And I don't know if there's a great plan. They're so simple, Jim. It's hard to figure that out. It's like you stop Henry or the play action game, and when you choose one, they do the other.
They have not been stopped in the red zone, Tony. That has been one of the trademarks of this stretch they've had with Tannehill. Just remarkable once they're inside the 20, including 12 straight trips with touchdowns. 2nd and 6. Going to the end zone and over the head of Matthew as the receiver cut inside. Tannehill threw it toward the corner.
Yeah, you're right. They're almost historic in the red zone. And they have the ability to do so many different things that, when you can run the football, and that's really what every coach says. You need to be able to run it in the red zone. And that's what these guys do, and it opens everything else up.
Of course, here's the team that has not even attempted a field goal in the last 4 weeks. Well, they've got 3rd and 6. Trying to keep their red zone streak alive. Chris Jones comes in on that defensive front for Kansas City. And here they come rushing 5. Tannehill chased and throws. And it's through the back of the end zone. It was Chris Jones who applied that pressure. And yes, we will finally see the Titans for the first time in a month attempt a field goal.
Well, this is why you save him. You save him for 3rd down because he's so disruptive. You almost can't block him one-on-one. And he's the one guy who can make the ball get out earlier just by himself. Really impressive. You come in the game and that's your first play.
Here's Greg Joseph. 49 days since they made one. 2 attempts since. They were only 44% as a team. They had 5 different kickers on the roster at some point this season. Joseph joined them week 6. He's kicked all of his extra points, but now his first field goal attempt as a Titan, and he drills it dead center from 30 yards out. So Tennessee drives 58 yards in 8 plays. Gets an opening drive field goal on the road.
Once you have higher standards, there's no going back. With the ability to start your engine with your watch, switch to all-wheel drive on the go, and experience available camera-based adaptive cruise control, we set the standard with our compact SUV, the GMC Terrain. And once you drive it, there's no going back. Start the new year with a new ride. Right now, lease a 2020 Terrain Denali for the equivalent of $89 weekly. Plus, eligible Costco members receive member pricing. See dealer today.
Feel it? It's winter in Alberta. Experience it with Expedia.
What if we can't cure diabetes?
Or don't learn from our past?
What if we never treat each other as equals?
What if we can't make our city sustainable?
Or solve the climate crisis?
But what if we can?
Because together,
We have the potential.
the potential.
To shape a different future.
A different future.
Closed captioning of this program is brought to you in part by MNP. Wherever business takes you.
911, what's your emergency?
A new series from the creators of 911.
No one's ever rebuilt an entire station from scratch before.
But you have, Captain, after 9/11.
We want you to come down to Texas and do for Austin what you did here.
This crew can't just be good. You gotta be the best.
In Texas, you do what I say, Captain.
Get into 911 Lone Star. 2-night premiere. Starts tonight, then continues tomorrow. Only on CTV. Then stream anytime.
We all have a story just waiting to be played. We're the ones to write the future.
Welcome back to the AFC Championship presented by Intuit TurboTax. And now we'll see the dangerous Kansas City Chiefs, and they're dangerous even starting at this point in the return game with Mecole Hardman, who actually helped turn fortunes around last week with that 24-0 deficit to Houston with a 58-yard kick return that got it started. The week before that, or the game before that, he went 104 yards. The rookie has to go laterally, which was what Tennessee wanted to do. Sims shoves him out near the 20, and out comes Patrick Mahomes. He made all kinds of history last week. The first to ever throw for 300. Throw 5 touchdown passes and rush for 50 yards in a playoff game. No one had ever done it. Became the youngest to ever throw 5 touchdown passes in a playoff game. Just 24 years young and playing in the AFC title game for the 2nd straight year. First play for Kansas City is Mahomes running it out after a gain of about 4, chased out by Correa. Chiefs offensive lineup on the line. Wisniewski, who did a good job last week, coming in for Andrew Wiley, who's once again inactive at left guard. And then that dangerous group that can do so much, including Williams, who scored 3 touchdowns last week. Kelsey, Hill, Sammy Watkins. Gave him just 2 on the run, 2nd and 8. And he's brought down for a loss by Correa, who makes the first 2 plays on defense.
And this is a game early in here. Watch right here. It looks, everyone knows that it's a big play offense down the field. Kansas City comes out, Mahomes' movement, trying to move the pocket twice, thinking that Dean Pease, defense coordinator, is going to attack you in pressure, and he's going to today. I'm convinced he's going to do it. No one really has confused Mahomes in a while. I think they might have a chance to do that early in this game.
6 defensive backs in for Dean Pease's defense. 3rd and 10. The best 3rd down offense in the league. Kansas City. There's a blitz. Mahomes has time. And the pass is incomplete. Intended for Kelsey.
Now, this was the first play last week. They had a little drop. This one's a lot tougher. Not quite as simple as a drop. But this is a zone blitz. You're going to see people coming after, making the quarterback play faster. Great leverage by Brock trying to stay there. And that ball, the timing, just barely. It was a difficult route and throw catch.
Colquitt in to punt, but like you said, same situation as a week ago on their first 3rd down attempt. Kelsey wasn't able to make the handle in that one either, and the run back to the 42 by Raymond. So good starting point coming up for Tennessee. Already gone down the field to kick the field goal here in the first quarter. Henry and the Titans coming back out.
The 2019 Ford F-150, built for the workday. The getaway. The long run. And for what matters most. Until January 31st, you can get the F-150 for a year-end price. Get up to $11,000 in rebates on select new 2019 F-150 models. Get the truck that's built for any season. Visit your local Ford store today.
What can frozen wild blueberries add to your day? Something cozy. Create like a pro. Show off your good taste. Nature's wild blueberries. Keep them close and in your freezer. From Oxford, Nova Scotia.
The Brick is focused on saving you more. It's our 2020 sale. Take more than 2,020 days to pay. That's over 5 years. With no interest and no down payment. Get 55% off this Sealy Posturepedic set. Serta Perfect Sleeper set with over 900 pocket coils. 40% off. Plus an additional 20% off. Or 55% off this Beauty Rest Hotel set. Featuring memory and latex foam. At the Brick and the Brick Mattress Store. Focused on saving you more.
Meerkat, come in. Todd, I am totally secure. Okay, Puma, don't move, don't move. Lovely lady landing, lovely lady landing. Get in position.
What's going on?
Remember how much you like the lights of Fallsview?
Yes, I do.
So do I. Hit it.
Oh.
Nice job, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Oh.
Oh. And prepare to make your Taco Bell cravings come true.
One?
Watering acts like the 3 bold flavors of the double stack taco. A taco so melty, yet crunchy. It's a show like you've never tasted before. All for just $1 each. The $1 double stack tacos on the Cravings Value Menu. Value that never ceases to amaze.
All new, Monday at 7:30, 10 Central.
Survivor's ready!
This is the best of the best. Sunday, February 2nd.
We're all winners out here. Not only did I win, but my husband won.
3 times. No completion. This one is king of the hill. Sacked and then an incompletion. Tannehill and the Titans from the 42 with 3 tight ends in the game. And it's Henry. He's got a big hole. And look at him go for a gain of 11. That line just blew that open, and Reggie Racklin brought him down on the Kansas City side of the 50.
Well, you're going to see, here's a safety. He's the 8th guy. Is he coming down? Is he going back? And teams, if you watch, right at the snap, he gets out of there. Well, good job. He tried to hide it. Tennessee doesn't care. There's no reason to hide it with them. If you're trying to hide it, all they're going to say is, okay, we're still running it. You come and make the play. I don't think you can.
Big hole, and look at him go for a gain of 11. That line just blew that open, and Reggie Racklin brought him down on the Kansas City side of the 50.
Well, you're going to see, here's a safety. He's the 8th guy. Is he coming down? Is he going back? And teams, if you watch, right at the snap, he gets out of there. Well, good job. He tried to hide it. Tennessee doesn't care. There's no reason to hide it with them. If you're trying to hide it, all they're going to say is, okay, we're still running it. You come and make the play. I don't think you can play with a safety.
Games with at least 180. That's the first time in NFL history.
I mean, it's incredible what they're doing, and this is why trying to come up with a game plan how to stop it. It's like both these teams. How do you stop them? And Kansas City, there's no great answer for it. You got to be really physical at the point of attack on front.
And it's Henry. He's got a big hole, and look at him go for a gain of 11. That line just blew that open, and Reggie Racklin brought him down on the Kansas City side of the 50.
Well, you're going to see, here's a safety. He's the 8th guy. Is he coming down? Is he going back? And teams, if you watch, right at the snap, he gets out of there. Well, good job. He tried to hide it. Tennessee doesn't care. There's no reason to hide it with them. If you're trying to hide it, all they're going to say is, okay, we're still running it. You come and make the play. I don't think you can play with a safety on the top of your screen right here. Sorensen trying to hide it, come down. Does he come down? Oh, we're both out of there. Well, guess what they're going to do? They're going to run the football.
They toss it to Henry. Slip away from an early hit. They've had 5 first down plays, and all 5 of them have been Henry runs. King Henry, I should say. Go back to that game, November the 10th, and look at all of these monster numbers. In fact, they're undefeated. They're 8-0 when he gets at least 100.
That's the first time in NFL history.
3 straight games with at least 180. That's the first time in NFL history.
This is why they're trying to come up with a game plan. Really stop it. It's like one of his teams trying to stop it.
You're 2nd and 5. They fake to him. Here's the play action. Tannehill's so dangerous. And his pass. You're 2nd and 5. They fake to him. Here's the play action. Tannehill's so dangerous. And his pass. Is it intercepted? Yes, it is. Catch and pick at the 21. Who jumped in front of Corey Davis.
It's a catch, but this is exactly what they do. Run,
catch and pick at the 21.
And you'll see at the end, Davis is running. See if it's a catch, but this is exactly what they do. Run, play action. And let's see right here. You'll see at the end, Davis is running. Oh, that ball looked like it might have hit the ground.
Gene Steratore, what do you think at first glance?
It looks to me just like the ball popped back up into Breland's body.
Gene Steratore, what do you think at first glance?
It looks to me just like the ball popped back up into Breland's body.
This game, that's a great point,
Gene. And I think they're going to return this to incomplete as I see it on the second tape.
This game, this is really this game. That's a great point, Gene. To make a big play and overcome this game is some of these great talented players. Or 2, you can make a big play and overcome scheme in some of these great talented players.
After a big finale of Fansville by Dr. Pepper, many of us still have questions. After a big finale of Fansville by Dr. Pepper, many of us still have questions.
A shrimp in your mouth? It was bacon wrap.
Is 2 full fingers to become these to miniature into a stick fan? Can this fan make a full 2 fingers to miniature? And will Fansville ever run out of Dr. Pepper? Can this fan make a full? Find out season 3 of Fansville. And will Fansville ever run out of Dr. Pepper? Find out season 3 of Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
The 2 for $5 mix and match deal from McDonald's is back. Choose from some of your all-time favorites. The 2 for $5 mix and match deal from McDonald's is back. Choose from some of your all-time favorites. But hurry in. 2 for $5.